Oh, right, we are here. Well, I don't need to leave here. This is like post-story. Alright. I remember to play this game and stuff and what we're doing. Oh, you mean because she's too strong, in your opinion, D? We'll have to, like, respec some attributes here as well. At some point. Yeah, the game is... I mean, they said that they're pretty, I forget where I read it, but they basically said, like, yeah, we're basically doing a DLC for this. Like, no way we're not. Or like, we plan on it, or, like, we're very open to it, or something like that, you know? Somewhere in that area. I have mixed feelings about the movie. I'm fine with, like, game adaptations to movies. Like, I like The Last of Us. I haven't seen Season 2, but I like The Last of Us Season 1. And there's been some other cool ones, like The Witcher series. Well, Season 1 and 2 were good. I don't feel like this game needs a movie, because this game is so cinematic already. You know what I mean? Like... Can we talk about spoilers? I've given a pretty copious spoiler warning. Okay, I'll give one more spoiler warning. Obviously, we're playing the end game right now, so there's going to be a lot of spoilers for this game. So if you don't want to get spoiled, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, there you go. Go for it. Fallout, I've never played Fallout, but I liked Fallout. Like, I found the show good. I'm not somebody who's, like, insanely protective, being like, how dare they slightly change the story for my favorite video game and stuff. Like, I'm usually, like, quite open about stuff in... Oh, right, we got this too. Shit. I'm usually quite open about these things in different shows and whatever. Like, as long as, you know, as long as it's, like, truthful to the universe of the game, I'm fine with that. I don't know, man. I just don't feel like this game needs a movie. I'm not trying to be, like, to the gatekeep. This game, like, already is kind of a movie, right? It's just, like, weird. Correct. Lemur, yep. Oh, true, Jay. I mean, they can go anywhere with it, yeah. As long as it's been made in the... Oh, that's right. Yes, President Trump has put a 100% tariff on foreign films now. Oh, he's wearing 3. Is this ready? I need a second to revisit all this shit here. That's great. So many Luminas I want to... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off now. I have to re-look through the Luminas I was using and the Pictos and stuff to remember what the fuck was going on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. It's like going, obviously, because this game's gone giga viral. It's going a little viral that they did... essentially a news article went out with like the lead dev or the director or whatever of this game. The story is basically he was at Ubisoft. He was bored working at Ubisoft. He had some childhood dream of making a game like this inspired by his love of Final Fantasy, and basically left Ubisoft, secured funding from this publisher, and then just like put out like Reddit messages and shit looking for random people, and just got a bunch of junior devs to come and work on the game. Found the music guy. He had never worked on a video game in his life. The music guy, he was just posting music to SoundCloud or something like that, and then just made the fucking Avengers of like game studios out of nowhere. Rest of pieces, dude. Thanks for the 24 primer. You know. Congrats on the new badge. So yeah. Just goes to show, man. I don't know. It's the corporate AAA environment, I guess, versus like the small dev thing. We've had this discussion a lot since this game came out. We had it when BG3 came out, too, a couple of years ago. Damn, it's only been a couple of years since BG3. Holy shit. Just... And even, like, people with personal experience in here have chimed in, and it's not just, like, my takes on stuff. It's just, like, a lot of the comments revolved around when you're in, like, a 200 to 500 person studio, everything is just very, impersonal. There's some people there that don't even, like, really know fully the project they're working on because they're stuck in their, like... I mean, obviously know the video game they're working for, but, you know, they're stuck in their kind of, like, area of art or, I don't know, physics programming or whatever. Whereas if it's like a smaller studio, that kind of like feel of unison of just walking down the hall and being like, hey, art guy, can I add a table in this room? You know, things like that. I very much doubt he pitched this to Ubisoft. I didn't get that sense from the article I read. That was out to get for every BG3 Expedition 33. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. There's probably tons of potential out there for sure. You know? That is also a good point, Ragu. That's also a good point. I got here, charm. I don't really think we need augmented attacks on Launch Breaker. Mace attack is an extra hit. Yeah, we did want to get cheater on everybody if possible. That's Giga. That is Giga. AP on base attack. He needed all that AP to start. I think ideally he needed that too, but so Delton taking deals 50% more damage. Play first. It's fine. What? How much does he have right now? He has 4 luminous slots. Yikes. I mean, like, ultimately we won't need, so, I mean, maybe we will. For learning purposes, we certainly do. I mean, the big thing is we need cheater on him. I could probably free up, like, 12 points right now, but I don't think are really necessary on him anymore. Like, roulette's kind of just a YOLO shit. It hits big sometimes and you feel good, and then other times it does no damage and you feel bad. And that's the whole point of it, is just RNG, but averages out to the same amount of damage over the course of the fight, or course of the game. And augmented attack, don't really need that anymore on him either. It's still 16 of 40. Which I guess then begs the question. How many Lumina things do we have? We have 70 now. So we could give him 24. And then he gets cheater. Let's see what the other gals need. We still for him to do so to open up litigation and partially develop during your times and play for us. Yeah, no, he definitely played it right. Just leave and... I mean, it was a risk, right? Like, to Rainey's point, it might never have seen the time of day. And just the right amount of, like, demo time and advertising. I remember when we first saw previews of this game, like a year ago, maybe sometime last year, or some like gaming convention thing or like gaming preview show thing. I forget which one it was. And we saw the preview, and I remember takes in this channel were pretty fucking lukewarm, right? It was pretty like, it looks like kind of good, turn-based, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of neat. I'd try that, you know. And like that was it. That's like all we ever discussed. And then we got the demo, and we played the demo, and the demo was pretty banger a few months ago. And I was like, oh, wow, this actually, I think this is a hidden gem. It's pretty promising. And you guys were like, oh yeah, it looks good. I'm excited. Looks like it could be pretty good. And then the game came out, and I mean, look where we are, right? You're in the minority that dislikes the story. I thought the story was fantastic. Wait, didn't we have this discussion, Crimit? Was it you that was like, did just your personal things, you don't like the whole, like, it was all a dream kind of stuff? Okay, so I thought about our conversation a lot because that conversation came up after I finished Act 2. And I understood where you were coming from. I don't agree with it personally. That's fine. Some people like it, some people don't. But then I experienced the end of the game in Act 3, and albeit the main home hit of the story for me wasn't about the big reveal that this is all like not a real world and stuff. It was actually what I think they did masterfully is how they handled that information. Like, it wasn't the end of the game that it's like, haha, it was a fake world and we're all like, awesome, roll credits. It was about then the human element and like familial struggles with grief and grieving and despair and all that kind of stuff, and how they handled it, in my opinion, very masterfully after the fact. Because the whole it's not real thing painting was just a vessel the entire time about the struggles of like loss with family and stuff, you know what I mean? So whilst I agree with what you're saying, like, yeah, some people are gonna like the whole like you've been in a coma for 10 years kind of story, or it was all a dream. Some people like that, some people don't. That was not, to me, the big moment of the game. It was a big moment in the game, but that what like to me, the ending with like the two different endings, specifically Verso's ending, was like cinema, dude. So good. True, Garrus, true. Didn't they just come out with that hardcore mode too? Yeah, exactly what Ragu's saying. It was the moral implication. It was the vessel of the fake world provided the moral debate and implication of like, what does it really mean to be alive and living, and you know, what is the correct moral, is there a correct moral choice here? I remember when we finished the game, you guys were in fucking hot debate and chat about it too. It just launched. I don't think I do. I saw like hardcore doesn't have like mini-map markers and all that kind of stuff in KCD2. I don't think I do hardcore for a first playthrough. That seems crazy. Okay, you need to calm down, dude. If everything was a dream, how do they tie in endgame? Because if you tie in the game, you tie in real life. Yeah, I don't think I would either, as much as I like it, Garrus. I love both. Well, that's how a lot of games are, though, right? You will never be able to re-experience a good story in a game ever. Man, I would love. There's like like some of my favorite games. I would love to be able to magically play again as if I've never played them. Like the BioShock series, this game, Subnautica, like, you know, I'll never have that experience back again, and it makes me sad about it, but I'm glad I imagined it. I'm glad I experienced it. I don't have much interest in the movie for this game. Is that memory, Men in Black memory eraser? Smile in the camera. Right. Let's check this out. She needs that. So she'll need like 1 point. I mean, there's like a few things I want to put on our TBH. Actually, well, technically should have both of these. Blizzard! Yum.
Something. Triple digit.
Oh, damn. Yo, everybody. Guess we just joined the triple digit club. Roofish man. Thank you for the big 100-monther. Much love back at you and welcome back. Cheers with this coffee. Actual coffee this time. Do you know about the super bosses and where that, or just exploring in general? Just exploring in general. I mean, we caught glimpses of some stuff before. Like, we haven't done that much endgame, man, right? I know we played this. We finished playing this, like, when was it? Fucking 4 a.m. last Sunday, a week ago. And obviously, since then, we binged V Rising. And since then, I was ahead of the game. And a lot of people hadn't gotten to the point I was. And now it's been a week, and a lot of people have surpassed and finished all the side content and stuff. So I'm the one who's behind now. So, but we did like explore some of it. Killed a couple things here and there, but there's tons to do right now. And I don't know where it is, but I don't want to know where it is until I find it. You know what I mean? Doing things in God of War when you get the Blades of Chaos again, it was such a hit in the nostalgia. I actually never played the original 3 God of Wars, but I did but I know about them and I know their lore, so I understood the significance of it, but it didn't hit me in the nostalgic peen for that. Why, thank you, Roofish. Much love to you as well, brother. Here's to another 100 seconds. Correct, Donis. I do, like, the thing is, they've now built a world, like, a meta world in this game, a meta universe, where, they could literally just release a new painting every time, right? As its own standalone story. A new painting here and there. I assume at some point what they're going to do, because the story of this world is done, right? The story of this canvas and painting is done. So the direction they have to head in from here is either the meta story with the painters versus the writers and see what's going on there, or it's just like they're gonna Super Mario 64 and you just jump from canvas to canvas with the different stories and shit. But that obviously wouldn't have the same impact now that we know about these worlds being fake and illusions and stuff, right? So I think the direction they would have to go in is something to do with the meta world, and then fucking give they'd have to give like Brent and and Crimit a heart attack when they do a double fake world expose, and it turns out that the real meta world is also a fake world written by the writers, and the writers are mythical gods or some shit. Okay. Jesus, you don't have to call me that, dude. It's okay. Oh, I just got an email from the game director. He wants to hire me. All right, Jet. Well, you're gonna have to erase your memories. So, dot scrolls up. Now it's my idea first, Reg. She already has a double, right? She already has play again. Cheater, she does. Okay. Second chance breaking attack. She's okay generally for now. I have to go play a bit more. I know cheaters. Cheater's the main thing I want to focus on getting on Monaco, and this on her. And ideally this. So she needs 12. She needs 9. Oh, and let me pull up my little list of like notes that I made and stuff. from before, from last week, which is why I got in the habit with blueprints for this, and I kind of like it for these bigger games, RPGs, whatever they may be. Because if I didn't make this list, I wouldn't remember to look for these things, right? So, landfill too. Oh god, oh it hurts to laugh. Blizzard. Okay, so we said we need 24 on Monoko. And we need how many on Lune? 9. Yeah, nobody appreciated my clever title today. What the hell? Wasted. Zilix, man, thanks for the 83 Primarino. We. Oh, I thought you wrote we like in French. God, I hope so, Mirish. That'll be so hot. I don't speak Greek. Damn it. Landfill? No, that's not the title. But landfill is a joke that nobody will understand here unless you've seen Beer Fest. Honestly, I think in the story for me, that was probably the only time I raised an eyebrow to be like a little like. In hindsight, though, it completely now makes sense, and I get it. But at the time, you're kind of like, what is this fucking writing, dude? What? So it makes sense now. Nah, Oblivion Remaster is completely... Oblivion Remaster is... my understanding was completely Shadow Drop. I think it was just coincidence, dude. Now, are you saying did Oblivion Shadow Drop on purpose with this game? I doubt it. But I don't know, maybe there was some kind of like there was some kind of sinister stuff going on there. Not sure. What's funny though is, and not to take away from people's love of Oblivion, but the moment Oblivion dropped a few days before this game, everybody was like, "Oh, this game's dead, dude." Oblivion just killed any hype for Expedition 33, blah blah blah. And, well, here we are. Are they published? Do they have the same publisher? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I did not know that. I'm not a man of many pockets. She has cheater. Okay. She's baseline wearing cheater. Double burn one. Okay, I think she's like mostly okay for now. Good roulette on her, but it was doing weird things with like fire tick amount. The burn application in this game's a little weird, I must say. Or like how it's not how it's calculated, but how it's treated for damage amps. She's okay. Except for I want counter on her too. Okay, so 6 for her. So we should be good for this. Well, 6. Is getting killed my hype for Oblivion? Dropped it hard? I mean, Oblivion's just for fucking boomers, chat, let's be honest. Oh, and we were working on making this weapon for her. Alright, we did make this weapon for our lad. That's right, yeah, we farmed a bit for it. Not like 100% sold on this weapon yet, but... 5% health on stance switch. We were mid bum exploring. I just want to mark these so for peace of mind. So we're like restarting today. I should probably take care of his stuff too. Can't be healed or gain shields. I'm not wearing that. Okay, is that all the Picto? Nope. What are we not marked? Oh, there's a bunch down here. Probably some low-level ones that like leveled up as we've been playing. Good, good. New weapon somewhere else. Glacial. Perform perfection on critical hit. Self-heal by 2 health on dealing a crit. Counterattack's always a crit. Okay, I think we're good enough for now. Wait, new wardrobe for... Pure? Okay. Oh, she has a dances one too. Yeah, we can make her crazy. Okay, we'll make her crazy. What do you have? Renoir's suit, swimsuit. What is this? This got a fucking badass. That's a cool one too, Renoir. What is this from? Pellerin? I don't remember getting this. Oriel Mael. Baguette. He doesn't have great outfits. What's up, Fallen? What does that mean? That's the sister one. Oh, it's from a vendor. There's a bunch of vendor ones we haven't bought. I wrote down the vendors we haven't bought everything from already. Alright, we can keep that one for now. Okay. Alright, we need to port the fuck out of here. Tony, erase your memory to replay this game. See, chat. What we should have done is played this game very drunk. Okay, we did that one night, but that way you don't remember it and play it again. What do you mean, Shakeable? Hearts of Iron? What's Hearts of Iron? How do you take off? So just like invisible wall here, I see. You go too far. Okay. Channing Tatum? That's my sword. You gotta remember the joke. Is this place like still jacked? I don't know. Oh, yeah, you know, the world's our oyster right now. So much to explore, so much to do. Sure, let's go. It's not the entrance area.
Here we go.
I think we already did this. I do wish they would like... Oh, this is the place I went. I do wish there was like a bit of tracking for... Wait, did we miss this item the first time?
Nice.
Oh, fuck, wait, we have to do the the stuff. Let's go jack them. I do wish there was a bit of, like, there's so many little biomes and zones and stuff that I do wish they made some kind of, like, I don't know, green check mark if you've done everything in that biome or killed the boss or